You guys tired yet? All right, so we have a game for you that you need to get done by 9 o'clock tonight because you haven't had enough to do today. So we just want to throw more at you. Now, one of the key things of an entrepreneur is to take risks, which we've talked about in theory. But what that looks like is, well, after 5 meetings talking to a VC, asking that VC for money. So think about when you go and talk to a venture capitalist, and 5 meetings, that's about 5 to 7 hours of talking to someone. If you're successful in that exercise, they will cut you a check for anywhere between $1 to $7 million. I don't know in any other situation in which you talk to someone for only 5 times that they then hand you a check for $5 million. Right? So this is that happened to us. Our VC firm, we talked to only actually 4 times, and we got a check for about $4 million. So if you're going to take the risk of asking someone that you just met for money, you should also be pretty comfortable asking other perfect strangers for things. So the game today is you will form teams of 3. 3 strangers in this room. So it'll be 3 of you. You don't know the other 2 people. Okay? Hopefully they have diverse backgrounds. You want to have different groups. Now you want to go out in Berkeley together as a group, and one of you has to videotape the other person in the group asking some stranger for an unrealistic request. Okay? We've had in the past people go and have someone tie their shoes for them. We've had others go and ask, well, we have a famous, our former Secretary of State is a Berkeley professor here, and someone went in and tried to ask him for his shoes. If he could just borrow his shoes. We have that on video, asking the Secretary of Labor if they could have their shoes. So interesting things. Don't do anything illegal. Remember the rules. Illegal or not safe. Physically unsafe. Illegal or physically unsafe. Don't cross those lines because we don't want anything bad happen. But we need you to record yourself getting 1 success and 1 failure. Okay? We want to see what the difference in feeling that is of getting a failure and then getting a success. Now, everyone needs to be recorded doing that. The reason why I say 3 people is because it's easier for people in 3s to go do things. Now, be careful with the video camera with your phone. A lot of people, when they know that they're being videotaped, they act weird or they automatically say no. So you may just want to have the video camera, one person kind of hiding it so that it's just capturing what's going on and maybe not the audio. It's in California, I think technically you're not supposed to to record someone's audio without their permission. That the audio part, actually, apparently that's the issue. So be careful. Again, don't do anything illegal or dangerous. But we want to see you guys go out there and make some odd requests. Okay? And you'd be surprised who's going to say yes to them. So be careful of what you ask. No, you can change it around. We've had people like this exercise, so they keep upping the ante and changing it and making it harder for themselves. I do this exercise all the time. We've done this in France in the summertime. And we had one girl who basically could not get a no from anyone in France at all. She ended up with T-shirts and off of people's backs, and she got to drive somebody's car. So it turns out some people just never get no's. You're lucky if that's one of you, but I doubt that's going to be you. So we want you guys to up the ante until you get a no, and certainly it'll feel great when you get a yes. So you have till 9 o'clock to go get rejected. 9 p.m. 9 p.m. tonight. 9 p.m. Damn it. Okay, that's a fail. That's a 9 p.m.
But are you comfortable with that failure?
I am very comfortable with that failure. I make that failure all the time, it turns out. Yes?
You change that to 9 a.m.?
Could we change it to 9 a.m.?
Only if, no.
So the German has spoken. 9.
I will tell you why. Maybe it would be helpful for you all to know why. And maybe somebody has a solution around it. The why is that someone needs to catch those videos, metaphorically speaking, and look through them and sort through them in such a way that we can show them. And that's why. And while this person will be up most of the night anyways, if we do it, there won't be enough time to kind of sort through the videos and show them tomorrow. Now,
Yeah, there's about 100 of you guys in here.
but do you, any other thoughts? Any way around that? Yes.
Does that count as my first rejection?
Oh, right there. Yeah. Turns out,
But we all saw it.
yeah, we did. Yeah, I would. No, but that wasn't really a rejection. That was an if maybe. And if that was a benchmark, being around Vicky, everyone would get their first no's. Trust me. Yes, that's true. All right. And so here's the thing. We want you guys to get these videos uploaded into YouTube. No one else is going to see them. Trust me, there's too many videos in YouTube for anyone else to care. So upload them there. Send us the link to your YouTube videos to cetberkeley@gmail.com. We're going to have several people on staff who are going to go through the videos, and the best videos will be highlighted tomorrow throughout the day. So you guys are going to watch each other succeed and fail throughout the day, and we're going to have you guys come up and explain what you guys did to get that success, or what did you do when you got rejected, if you tried to change your request or do whatever to try to get a yes.
And I'll send these directions again via an announcement that goes via the
Right.
course, just so you have it.
Perfect. And also observe how other people in your group, the group of 3 that do this thing, and maybe give them pointers on how to improve things. And the reason why this is an exercise that's great to observe for your own team that you're going to build is people who are really good at this exercise are natural salespeople. So your team will only be successful as if you can sell your product. There will be natural salespeople in this room that you'll probably want on your team at some point. So observe these rejections and successes carefully, because this is, again, every moment is an opportunity to find someone who might be able to help you. Any questions? Yes?
Do we also need to mention the names of our team members in the video or something?
That would be helpful. Yes. So please mention your name in your email link to us so that we can capture that in our database. Yes?
So is the goal of making unrealistic requests to have as many successes as possible, or are they just unrealistic requests without any intent?
So it'll get boring if you're trying to do this as a numbers game. What most people do is try to do it as a qualitative exercise to see what's the most outrageous requests that they can get. We had last fall, the most outrageous one was a guy, brilliant guy from Singapore, went around and asked people if he could clip their nails. He got about a 50% success rate. So it was brilliant. He told everyone, excuse me, I have OCD. Do you mind if I could cut your nails? Super genius. I love this kid. So that was an awesome one. So there's plenty of really ridiculously awesome requests that you can make that aren't dangerous or illegal. Did I make that clear? Not dangerous, not illegal, okay? And double check with each other what that means. But go do some crazy stuff with people, because this is a really fun exercise. Yes?
I didn't get it. Should we just, for example, with the nail guy, show various examples of the same question, or just one fail and one?
One fail, one success. It depends on how well you like this game. Some people love this. Like that dude had more videos of going around and asking people to cut their nails. I don't know if that was a fetish of his that he just turned into a game. But, you know, and other guys took it as an opportunity to go hit on everyone on campus. We noticed every single person that they talked to was quite attractive. So this is up to you as to how you look at this challenge, right? But remember, this is also a reflection of what you do in a startup, right? Are you going to go for the big goals, or are you going to go for incremental goals? I think also when you talk to strangers, know that you self-select. You look for targets who are going to either say yes to you or are going to say no to you. You might naturally do that without even knowing, right? So observe your own behavior and your own choices as you go out and do this exercise. Yes?
So are these one media of rejection and one media of success, like one each per team or per person?
Per person. So everyone has to do this. Yeah?
And we can get the success or rejection anyway.
Don't get punched in the face.
Oh, but like besides that, like we could say anything.
Don't do anything illegal or dangerous. You can make people feel awkward, but don't make them feel uncomfortable. And if you don't know where that line is, I fear for you. Yes?
Does the rejection and success have to be for the same request?
No.
So we're forming the teams of people not in our current team.
That's correct.
Really?
Oh, you want them in their current? Because it
That might be a
doesn't
nice
even
way to
out,
get-
though.
Pardon me?
It doesn't even out, though.
Oh, I guess it would be okay to have.
Have just one of the three or something, because it's not going to be numerically the same.
Well, I
As-
think that it's okay to have some overlap, but I mean, we've got teams of 7 in here. And
Oh, I see. It's fine if you know the people from your team, but have at least one other person, just because it's not going to even out, so we're going to have people left over, right? So, yeah, try to have a mix. Go for diversity, because it's both better for your educational process, but it also will be more humorous for you. Trust me.
Try to look around and see who you might feel uncomfortable with, and team up with that person.
So Vicky is available for any of your teams, is what she's saying. All right, so team up. See you guys tomorrow.